It's been a while since I've done a mail call. I have a huge stack. I don't want to even lift up because there's so many boxes and bags and whatever's here. I don't remember everything that I ordered, as per usual. We're going to go through it, see what I got, why I got it. I'm not sure I can answer that second question. Let's look at some comic books up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Okay, I ordered a lot of stuff recently. Actually, this has been building up for probably over a month. Yeah, definitely over a month. Because something I ordered November 1st is still here. Mostly Whatnot, some eBay. So let's just go through it. The first is from Silver Age Comics. This looks like it might be eBay. Oh, I got to get my knife. Hold on. No, come on. Where in the flippin' flop is it? Jeez Louise. Okay. I'm all set to get into some packages. I got the letter opener. I won't dox my former accountant. The box cutter, the scissors. So we have everything we need to get into some comic book packages. So first, this was a Whatnot win, I believe. Solid mid-grade. I think I needed this issue. Adventure Comics 311. Really cool Legion cover. I really like that cover with all the characters on the board. For this black cover, they have it at a 6.5. Now, I want to make note of how much I paid for these things. I don't know where this book came from. This could have been, I don't know. So I've been trying to go through and determine like where I got the book and when, and I can't figure it out. Okay, let's go to the next package. So this is from Collect. This is, oh my goodness. Wait, I have to go further back. This I got on 9/29. Oh my goodness. This is a ship date of 9/29. Anyway, okay, I'm going to open up this package. This is from Collect on Whatnot. This is from Collect. And this was, where's the amount? I don't need this information. Those. Here we go. This was $70, so I hope it's a good book. I guess I won this at auction. Oh, this was a book I wanted. Yeah, I've been packaging tape. What do we have here? Okay, we have a Gemini that can be reused. Alrighty. It is lower grade. Tape on the cover. It is $70 for Flash 112, first elongated man. So I think for that price, that's worth it. I was kind of looking for this book. This is going to, fill in the collection for now. On to the next package. Another Gemini mailer. This is a Whatnot win from, I'm not sure who the seller is. Okay, this was from Card Gems, and it's 2 books. They threw in, I think, a lower grade book. And this was one I needed. Action Comics 302. That's in pretty nice shape. With Super Perry White. VG Plus they have. Does look like, it has some staining here. That's one of the problems with Whatnot. And then they threw in a $2.97. Or maybe they had both of them. I don't know. I'm just going to split the difference. Let's say I spent $6.30 on each. This was a Whatnot sale from September 21st. Next box. This is heavy. This is from Daytona Comic Book Bros. I bought this. I know what this is. I can't avoid this book. I did spend on this September 9th. I'm a bit behind. So people who regularly follow the channel will not be surprised that I bought this book. And he threw in a couple of extra books as well. So it's pretty nice. I got to check the staples. I really kind of hunting this book in like a 9.8, but it's a book from the 70s, a 35-cent DC. And I have a few of these. Shade the Changing Man #1. And again, I just picked this up. If it ever hits, I'll have a lot of them. If it doesn't, I still have a lot of them. Adventure Comics $3.96, Supergirl, and $3.93. And I'll just check to see if these are upgrades. Matt always uses extra backer boards on either side to sandwich his comics, so that is cool. So we're going through this 3-month backlog of books. This is in a priority box. This is a Whatnot win from Bry's Comics. What did I get? I see it here on my list. Random Slab. I only spent $35 or $43 on this. Let's open her up. So this was a slab on Whatnot from Bry's Comics. No recollection whatsoever. Double boxed. Okay, this is what it was. This is Black Panther #3. This is the second printing, first appearance of Tosin. Remember when this book was red hot? What'd I pay for this? $43.77 all in, including shipping. And I bought this on 10/11. What is this going for now? I think I might even overpaid a little bit for it, because it is, this is one of those FOMO books that people, kind of go crazy for. So this was 2022. Second print, excuse me. The last sale is $35. Yeah, whatever. If we ever get it, I'll just put this in a little spec pile. Probably didn't need to buy that. Whatever. There are probably enough of them slabbed. So this is, I don't know what this is from. I'm not sure if this is eBay or whatnot. So we're going to open up this next package. Okay. This next book, I took a little bit of a flyer on in terms of hoping the condition would be good. It looks good on the bag, and it's Beneath the Planet of the Apes #1. This is the first appearance of the Planet of the Apes in comic books. I do have a graded 8.5 of this. So, and I did spend $162.55 on this book in hopes that it would be an upgrade. It's hard to upgrade, it's a book from 1970. And one of the things that's important about this book in terms of purchasing it, there's a poster inside. You have to make sure the poster is there. And it is. Back cover looks very nice. Couple of pressable issues. Poster is intact inside. This looks to be in the same range. Could I get a 9 out of this? With a press, it's possible. It's a very nice copy. It does have pressable defects, but the gloss is nice. There's maybe a baby tick, and the spine has a couple little bumps on it, but I think with some work in a press, we could get this to at least an 8.5, which Again, I spent $162 on it. I'd like for it to be an upgrade. If we look at values of this book, right? And I was a big Planet of the Apes fan as a kid, so again, this is the first appearance of comic books of Planet of the Apes. Most people don't realize that. It is a no number, I believe, at least in the GP analysis. An 8.5 is like a $200. A 7.0 just sold for $150. Just sold for $150. It doesn't sell a lot. I mean, the last 9.2 sale was all the way back in October 2022. The last 9.0 sale was last year for $300. So, yeah, we'll put this into the hopper and give it a press. Okay, let's take a look at the next book. This is Breakout Daily on Whatnot. Breakout Daily is a good seller. They're out of Alaska, so their shows, like if I'm up late at night I wouldn't say for no reason, but when I shouldn't be, I do tune into their Whatnot shows because they're like 6 hours behind Eastern time. I will say this is extremely well packaged. And I bought this, no surprise, on 10/26. $4 plus shipping. I don't know if this is an upgrade or not. I actually think I'd gotten a copy of this recently. It is, I think it's a 72 or 73 book. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a closer look at it. But it's a cool cover. I couldn't pass it up for $4 in the stream. Witching Hour, number 25. So that is that. What do we? A little pre-Halloween purchase. Okay, what do we got next? I think this is a few books. Please don't drop or crush. I don't know if this is Whatnot or eBay. Maybe it's eBay because they do have the eBay tape on it. Yep. Superman 119. Decent copy. Does have some fraying at the spine. Right? But I think this is technically might be Golden Age. But I was kind of like, let me get some Superman books. I have, I think, pretty much every issue from 120 up. So I'd like to kind of get 100 up. eBay 11.6. So it's just a complete 3-part Superman novel. So it's one story, the second Superman. No, Kel-Or, you must never fly while substituting for me as Clark Kent, or you'll give away my secret identity. I guess all Kryptonians then looked alike, right? So he could pass for Clark Kent. And he had superpowers. Okay, what's up next? What's next is, this is a Whatnot win. This is 4 books that I won in one stream. And I usually like to win multiple books in a stream because, you're getting, at least in terms of shipping, unless it's a bigger book. And in total, I spent what? Like less than $60. What did I buy? This is a pretty nice copy of Super DC Giant number 16, which are Brave and the Bold reprints. How much I paid for each. So we have Super DC Giant number 16. This is a reprint of Brave and the Bold issues. And this is, they have it in a VF. So that's pretty good. That's just going to go in the PC. And then I picked up some books that I couldn't kind of pass up for the price. And I'm trying to figure out which one's which. 22, 25, that's a jive. Let's see. 12, 13, 20. Nope. I don't know which one's which. Okay, I'm going to assume, I'm going to go from the most expensive to the least expensive. What I think. This is probably more expensive. Yeah. This one, And I think I needed this to complete the run. This might complete my run. I have to double check. New Gods number 3, first appearance of the Black Racer. Unless I picked this up. Did I pick this up recently as somewhere else? I might have. So, and they have that listed at VF Plus, which is very nice. Oh, that's number 12. Yes. Okay. Then, number 13, I won this auction. And it is Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 103. The classic Superman as Lois marrying the devil cover. That's fun. And then I picked this up because why not? It's issue number 2 of the Green Hornet. I got this for $4. I have issue number 1 that's actually signed by Van Williams, the actor who played Green Hornet. I think there were 4 issues in this Gold Key series in like 1967. Yeah, copyright 67. I'm not sure if that's a cover date, but that's the show came out was a 67, 68. It's by the same people. For those of you not familiar, if you watch Batman 66, you saw the crossover episodes with Green Hornet and Kato, played by Bruce Lee, where they fight the Roger C. Carmel character. What is his name? Professor Mudd? No, Harry Mudd is the Star Trek character he played. That's a good question. Colonel Gum. I knew it was like it was like a rank and I guess a sticky substance, gum instead of mud. Anyway, that's Green Hornet number 2, so that's cool. There's some pretty books there. There's pretty good books there. So I don't need that. And we're going to go to the next box. The next box is from my friend Evan, Goodbye Comics. I picked up a couple of books of from him in a Whatnot show. And this is, okay, on 11/17. So we're getting closer to present day. We're within a month. Let's open up the box. And so there were 2 books that I purchased from him. One was about 10 and one was about $20. So, this one I purchased because it was high grade. And it might be a PC upgrade. It does need a little bit of a press, but it's pretty nice and glossy. Justice League of America 89. I know I have this book, but anytime I can upgrade a JLA, that's nice. And then this is kind of a little bit of spec. I have to take a close look at this to see if it's gradable. It is Dark Horse Presents number 1. This is the first appearance of Concrete by Paul Chadwick. I'm waiting. I'm surprised there hasn't been any movement on development of that property. But those are 2 books from Goodbye. Yeah, I paid $19.43 and $10.69 when you include shipping and everything. I don't know what this is. This must be an eBay order of a raw comic book from Murph's Multiverse Comics. I didn't spend more than $7 for any of them, and then there was like, $6 in shipping total. So they didn't. I don't know which one's which. Anyway, this is. I picked up a Ghost Rider 4. Howard the Duck 13, First Kiss in Comics. Daredevil 176, Frank Miller. I always kind of see this and I'm like, oh, First Electra. It's not the First Electra. But picked up that. And then this book, this is a little bit lower grade. Giant Size Fantastic Four, number 4. This is the first appearance of Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man. So, okay, this is, this is a Lone Star Comics order. I went straight to their store. I think I had seen it on eBay. I don't remember what it is, though. So, let's investigate. Bending the book. Let's see, I might be able to extricate it here. That sounded great, didn't it? So this goes to my May 46 run. So I'm pretty sure what I did was I saw this on eBay, and with Lone Star, it's always going to be cheaper on their website. in pretty good shape. They have it at a 5.5, and their grading is usually pretty conservative. So 5.5 I'm very happy with. Might be a little bit better than that. I'm not sure how much. I have to see how much I spent on this. That'll be a question mark. I'm not going to. So, without further ado, it is cover dated May, June. It is a DC comic. It is Animal Antics #2, May 1946. And that's pretty nice. I mean, you know, listen, it's Animal Antics. It's not a huge book. But this was one of the ones for my May 46 collection. So I'll check that off the list. And that is pretty cool. Happy to have that. Awesome. Next book is in a big old box, and I'm pretty sure this is the slab I've been expecting. Shipped media mail. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay. So this is a slab that I bought, and as a CPR candidate. I can see the defect, and it was the only defect listed on the... It is an old slab. I'm taking a little bit... It does... I mean, this was never pressed. So, without further ado, it is Incredible Hulk 340 in a 9.0 white pages. The defect that was listed in the grader notes is there's a bend. It's almost like a reader crease here, but it doesn't break color. It's eminently pressable. The only other thing I'm seeing that gives me pause is the back staple. The holes around the back staple are a little large, and I'm not sure if that's color rub on the book. It's on the slab. So we'll see. I spent $216.74 on the slab, on the 9.0, which is, I think it's below fair market value. And everybody's walking into the house, so I'm going to have to cut this in a minute, or less than that. A 9.0 has a fair market value of $252, or $235 is the 90-day average. 9.6 is $382. The big swing is a 9.8 is $951. So 382 would, the 9.6 would be a little bit of a plus, and I think that's more what we're looking at. I am going to crack this and resubmit it. I mean, $100 plus after shipping, whatever, or after submission fee is fine. I was hoping for a 9.8. I think that might be a little. Other than that, it does need a press, but it's a really nice copy. So, CPR candidate. We'll put it in the pile. We have another. Is this looks like a what not win? Okay, I picked this up from Addict Finds. I really couldn't pass it up. Action Comics 172. Nice 10 center. This would be, let's see, 1955, I believe. Where? All Metropolis fears her spell, and only Superman dares come to the aid of Lois Lane, witch. It's her fault. Everywhere she goes, something terrible happens. Poor Lois. So, I did a 4.0, but I think it's a nice book for its vintage. Really cool. 2 more packages to go. This is another what not win. So this is kind of a, I guess some people could, you know what, this is a cold key. I think that's probably the most generous way to describe it. It is Avengers 48, the first appearance of Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. This was in Fuego, leading up to the Eternals film, and then the Eternals film was not in Fuego. And this book is cooled off considerably, and there's been no update as to Kit Harington's next step in the MCU. Supposedly he was signed on for multiple projects, and we're still sitting here with him having only appeared in the one film. Is the Black Knight going to be a huge character going forward? Maybe they've kind of pivoted away from that. I still think they're going to use him, but in what capacity? I don't know what the plan was, but I'm pretty sure whatever the plan was is no longer what the plan is. So I'm just going to take this. Will go in a nice little spec pile. I got it for a pretty good deal. So yeah, Avengers number 48. Now, this is one of the things I've sometimes talked about. You can get maybe oh my god, this scares me. You can get maybe a good deal from someone who's not really an eBay comic book seller, but you are kind of rolling the dice with how it is packaged. I think it's okay. I bought this because I thought the book looked rather high grade, but between two pieces of odd cardboard, like, I don't know, what does that indicate? There's some sort of appliance or something that this box was, that was in this box, or this part of this box. But I want to take a look at the book. Okay. It looks okay. I've always been looking for a high grade of this. I think I have a Mark Jewelers of this book, and this is a character that I have spec'd on. I still have faith in this character, and I know a lot of people are like, spec is dead, but I think there's still room for it, and there's more room for it in DC than Marvel. Just because there are, Marvel, they pretty much exhausted all of the the main characters, and everybody's kind of gone through even secondary and tertiary characters that could be put into a Marvel property. So anyway, this book is Action Comics 521. It's the first appearance of Vixen. She was supposed to be DC's first black female hero, but the DC implosion meant that I don't know if she was supposed to come out on her own title or as a backup in another book, but that was set aside with the DC implosion. And oh my goodness, this bag is a little damaged. I think it's okay. I think the book is okay. Looks like it has some pressable defects. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it has some pressable defects on the back. Maybe the top corner's gonna hold it down. Yeah, it's probably not a 9.8, but it could get well into the 9s. I have to see if that is worth getting graded. It's definitely a book that needs a press, and would benefit from one. So, doesn't have any spine ticks, but does have some indents. The biggest thing to me is that right there in the back corner, it does have a couple little creases. So we'll see if it's worth getting graded, and just kind of put it away for a rainy day. I got it for a good deal, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, first appearance of Vixen. I think that's a very nice book to have. So that is everything that I have been storing away to be open, that's come via mail. And nice little stack. So got some keys for the PC, some potential books to clean and press, CPR possibility, and I think just some other books I got good deals on. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of the books that I picked up in the comments down below. Always appreciate the comments. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.